I grew up in a small mining town in northern Minnesota that the road went into and didn't go out. It was the end of the trail. But we had a library, and I would go to this library before I was a teenager and explore the world there. And that's why I'm passionate about the role that libraries serve in the community. Libraries throughout history have been synonymous with literacy, and they've evolved as literacy has evolved. And now we're looking at a new type of literacy, digital literacy.
The reality is that we live in an increasingly digital and technological world. It's the air we breathe, it's the water we swim in, and I think it really will make us more innovative, it'll make us more prepared for the future if everybody understands a little bit better how this technology works.
But there's a great divide. It's who can afford access to the tools and materials and who cannot. So having a library give free access to everybody gives students who could not otherwise afford that level of equipment, that level of expertise, an opportunity to learn, which is completely exciting to see happen.
Our vision for Studio Central is that it's a state-of-the-art multimedia digital media lab. So it's a hub for learning, for exploration, and for creation.
Studio Central is a way, I think, for people to create actually in a library, which is a wonderful thing with its recording studios and 3D printing stations. That idea of not only absorbing information but creating in a library space is really innovative and interesting to me.
I am interested in video editing. I have almost nothing at my house. Here I have limited editing software. At Studio Central we'd have like good stuff that's recent and updated.
I would use Studio Central because recording my own music is something that I've always wanted to do, but the equipment that I would need to record my own music is not cheap.
Because it's free, it allows a lot of people like me to do the things that I like and not stop me from doing it.
It's hugely important to have a resource like Studio Central outside of the classroom where we are working in a STEAM environment, so-called, where our students are learning all of those various different skills. But they need a place where they can come together and collaborate outside of their classroom.
I think the fundamental impact of Studio Central at Kitchener Public Library is going to be an increased number of creative, talented people who are available to feed the innovation of so many digital companies in this region.
Right now, Bridget is really in the scale-up mode, so we're quickly growing to the team. We're looking to bring in top talent from all over the place. So one of the obstacles that we're going to start to face is how do we do that faster, and how do we really find those top-tier people from all over and bring them here to Kitchener-Waterloo. Having institutions like Kitchener Public Library continue to evolve is so important to just continue to build that community.
Communitech employees plus our tech companies would be able to use Studio Central to explore different ways to utilize and manipulate technology.
The first step in building Studio Central is to take the message out to the community and look for strategic partners and support in the community. The feedback we've gotten has been overwhelming.
I'm totally passionate about creating new things, and I think having a library being a creative hub to this extent is something new to me, and it's going to make this place amazing.
We are very excited to be working with the Studio Central project. There's going to be so much really interesting gear and tools that people can use.
There are a number of different programs, educational programs that students can take advantage of, and we think that this one largely supports STEM and initiatives that we fully back at Communitech.
Personally speaking, as a lifetime patron of the Kitchener Public Library, I can't wait to get in there and get my hands on some of the technology.
I've been a professional musician for the last 22 years. 18 of those years with a Canadian band, Blue Rodeo. And everyone's asking, how could you leave this life to join the library? And I tell them that I got excited about the mission and the purpose of the library and what it means to the community. And I thought, at my age, who gets the opportunity to help mold this and be a positive force in the community? And that's really what drew me in here. I'm very excited about that.